about to be passed right now by a Nissan with its lights off on the left. Look at that. I'm gonna flash him until I get his lights on. Still nothing. I'm gonna keep flashing until he turns his lights on. I'm getting really annoyed that this is becoming a problem that is ever increasing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Come on, Pathfinder, turn your lights on. I can't believe I'm the only one flashing this guy to turn his lights on. Well, I gotta exit. Fucking incredible. Absolutely fucking incredible. God, these idiots should not be driving. You ever see a modern car driving on the roads in rainy, snowy, foggy, dark conditions with their lights off, or rather their tail lights off? This might be part of the reason why. So I've got this Pacifica here, and check this out. The switch is in the off position, and I have full forward visibility. Watch what happens. I'm gonna leave it in frame as best as I can. I'm going to turn this switch to on. So that's park, that's on. Notice nothing changes, except the little indicator and the cluster. That's all that changes. Here's auto, off, park, on, auto, in that order. Notice how nothing happened up here? It was completely the same. This is a function of daytime running lights, and the problem here is that if you're driving with this set to off, you have full forward visibility, but you have no tail lights, and you still have backlit gauges all throughout. Notice the light switch is off, backlit, backlit. This might not be backlit. It's hard to tell because it's daylight out, but this is a problem with modern lighting, at the very least with this car, because of the way the daytime running lights are implemented. Auto, off, park, off, right? Excuse me, auto, on, park, off. I think I said that wrong. Here is a way to get around that with this particular car. Not all cars are the same. Settings, scroll down to lights, daytime running lights. Now look at this. Off means off. Off, park, on, auto. And of course, auto isn't gonna turn them on because it's broad daylight out. So on, off. Exactly as they should be. And the reason being is because if someone's driving around with their lights off, they're not gonna be able to see in front of them, and that's gonna clue them into thinking, oh hey, I should probably turn my lights on. Too many times I've seen these Pacificas driving at night with their tail lights off because of this. No difference. Some of the keen-eyed among you will notice that the fog lights come on, but headlights are obviously going to be providing more light than your fog lights will. Now, some of you people are also going to tell me that, well, what happens if I put it in park and turn the parking brake on? Look at that. The light's turned off. But let me ask you this. How often are you driving on the highway at speed in park with the parking brake on? Literally none of you. Of course. Release the parking brake. Lights come back on. I'm in drive. And the switch is still off. You see my problem here? Well, it's not my problem. This is a customer car. But I just wanted to showcase that this is a, I guess you could call it a loophole with the way the daytime running light regulations are written. So, if you've ever seen cars without taillights, but they have perfectly forward visibility, this might be why. This might be why. And for anyone wondering, and I know you're going to be mentioning it in the comments, for anyone saying, you know, not all cars do this, you'd be right. You'd be right, because daytime running lights operate in 4 different methods. This is one of them. Other cars do it a little bit differently. Some of the more egregious offenders come from yours truly, Stellantis. Jeeps and Rams do this exact same method, by the way. But some other cars, maybe not so much. I've seen Toyotas do this. I've seen Subarus do this. But a lot of times you're not seeing Nissans do this. Nissans do it a little differently. Kia does it a little differently. It's usually the style where you use the full low beams as your daytime running light, right? It's those cars that do that do this, that do it this way, are the reason why these cars are driving at night with their lights off, because, like I said, fully backlit screens, switches off, but you still have full, perfect forward visibility.
What the fuck?
Current loop video is now locked.
Sure, boss, just go wherever the fuck you want.